Olá pessoal, então vamos continuar nosso jogo aí, primeiro, e vamos lá na casa da Hannah.
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes. You had to get a new one after the accident. Must have been very expensive.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. With the doctors more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
Dia louco esse, hein? É importante ir ao médico, porque o Joey pode ajudar.
You know, Anna, Joe's pretty sharp for an old man who can't walk.
That's right. And Sam here's got a good mind for a fool-headed kid.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just bellyaching. It's your house. Your rules, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him. And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Prometer, recusar. Prometer.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
I need to get in there eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first.
Diário atualizado, vamos ver. Junte-se a Hannah dentro de casa. Casa de Hannah.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her. Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries. Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words. Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick. Anna always wanted to visit France, but life is just too strange for me there. She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry. It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes? No. Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks.
Suco de limão, achocolatado, whisky. Vamos escolher o whisky.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks. Here, might take the edge off.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick, my house,
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
my stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into...
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's helping a bit. Sam, what are you doing? Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Ver se tem alguma coisa a fazer. Encontre um jeito de consolar ela.
feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it. There. I got this for Anna's birthday after she mentioned wanting to travel more.
Não, aqui não vai.
Finally, there. Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah. I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Tá tudo bem, estou aqui para te apoiar. Eu sinto mesmo. Pergunte a ele, estou aqui para te apoiar.
Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her.
Nós dois tivemos culpa, isso não foi justo. Eu merecia isso. Isso não foi justo.
There was no need to go for the throat, Anna.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I don't know why I said it. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
Não é a hora certa, você não me queria, eu não te dei ouvidos.
Face it, Sam. If you had paid attention, you'd have known she wasn't going to say yes.
Não é a hora certa, eu não queria. Eu não te dei ouvidos.
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that, you know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
Não foi sua culpa. Não sou Nick. Ele está. Não sou Nick.
I'm not Nick. Stop comparing us. He may have been your boyfriend, but Nick was my best friend since we were kids. This is hard for me too, you know. I know you didn't mean it like that. Just calm down, Sam. If you start spiraling now, this isn't gonna end well. Just, he was my best friend. It still hurts.
It doesn't matter anyway, now does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
Preciso limpar meu nome, não vou te deixar sozinho, claro.
I want to know who killed Nick as much as you do.
Let's get the asshole who did this behind bars. It's the only thing we can do for Nick now. I just keep bouncing back from terrified to angry.
That is very understandable.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
Diário atualizando, dê uma olhada no segundo andar.
I remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this. Not what Anna needed. The door is closed. Huh. She never used to lock it. It looks like Joan's using this room now. Anna must have been letting her use it when she stayed over. Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date. Mr. Unicorny. Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born.
Come on, work, you piece of junk. I know you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you talking?
I'm a celebrated sleep talker.
Come on, get up. I need your help.
Did you try rebooting it? That's honestly all I got.
I have tried that. If I don't get this done by noon, Walter won't run the article. What do I do?
Okay. Let me see it.
Thank you. It just won't respond to anything. Do you want a back rub while you work?
As your hero, it's the least you could do.
I'll do more than that, my white knight.
Oh, you will, my princess of the typefaces.
Of course. When you fix it.
Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message?
Que ele parece que é só isso. Vamos ver esse outro quarto aqui. Aqui é um banheiro.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting. Not the smartest decision, but Anna deserves a break. Why is it so dark in here? This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Aqui mas não tem nada, vamos ver o que tem que fazer. Dê uma olhada no segundo andar. Tem alguma coisa pra fazer por aqui ainda.
As far as Bug was concerned, this was her real house.
Mais uma desbiotada por aqui. Provavelmente ficou alguma coisinha pra trás.
Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date.
Escova de dente não faz nada, privada também não. Armário vasculhando. Tem uma coisa aqui no chão. Laptop.
Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop? whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
Descobrir o segredo do Nick, acho quem. Aponte o olho contrário, arquivos do Nick.
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't. Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
Cabana de pesca do Nick.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to? Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again.
Bem em casa, devia contar para sua mãe.
You should at least call your mom.
My mom? She's hardly even there. She's always so... Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
Queria gostaria de conversar com sua mãe, não promete se eu que prometi. Pode contar comigo.
I'm here now, Bug. I have your back. I promised you I would look into your father's death, and I'm doing it. I'm here now, Bug. Listening. I was there in the parking lot, listening.
Yeah, well, but you're just gonna leave again another 2 years? Forever? I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on, but he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
Eu também estou triste, acredito, estou investigando. Acredito, estou investigando.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
I know. People at the wake got upset at you over it.
Yeah. They did not like me bringing that up. But Nick was my friend. I want to know what happened to him. I care about that, but I also care about keeping you safe.
I know you're doing your best. It's just this town, you know? It just feels like it grinds you down. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need someplace I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
Agora, deu certo, você podia virar jornalista. Seja paciente.
Give it time. School should help you figure out what you're good at.
Let me cut you right there, Muley. Like you did this morning. You're not here for me. I don't even know if you know why you're here.
I was here for your dad. Now I'm here for you.
You're just telling me what I want to hear. Or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth. For once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you. I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going. And you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
Ameaçar contar Kate e falar a verdade sobre o Nick. Falar a verdade.
You were right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up, made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here. That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
I was right.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now. Thank you, Sam.
I don't know if that was a good idea. Me neither. But hey, it worked. Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town, let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick. Joan always liked bugs. Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too. We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick? There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
A escolha acabando.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loaned out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate. Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. Nothing here. Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway. No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden. Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Essa porta, por que tá pedindo pra abrir?
Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens. Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine. Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him, grew up with him. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood. Things like this can really make you feel isolated, make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
Será que ele ir embora mesmo? Vamos ver. Pedindo pra continuar vasculhando a cabana aqui. Deixa eu ver mais daqui. Procurar.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up. These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem. Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
No jornal.
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Calendário.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
Mesmo que ele tava falando no meio. Bilhete.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. Reminder of what? All right. I think I went through everything here. Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Aparentemente. É isso. Inspecionar. Escolher o foco.
If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive. If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why. If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why. An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Minha tomada inspeciona mais o que aqui?
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Vou deixar em cima da mesa e procurar mais coisas.
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Ver se tem alguma coisa pra...
Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
Tem que inspecionar mais alguma coisa aqui.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Troféu de caça. Vamos ali no pega. Deixa eu ver se dá pra inspecionar mais alguma coisa aqui. Destrancar. Cima. Esquerda. Baixo.
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
Direita, esquerda, cima, baixo. Em cima.
Doesn't work. There must be something I'm missing.
Ah, tá aqui. Deixa eu ver, no bilhete tem alguma coisa aqui. Mas tem algum número aqui escondido. Ler. Lembrar. Lagarta. Lembrar. Lagarta.
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
Aqui. E da onde que começa? Aqui é cima, esquerda, baixo e direita. Esquerda, baixo, esquerda e cima. Em cima, baixo, esquerda e direita.
No, that wasn't it.
Esquerda, baixo, direita, em cima. Esquerda, embaixo.
Only a few more 100 combinations to go.
Pelo jeito é 5. Destrancar. Em cima, para baixo, direita, esquerda, para baixo.
Well, I doubt I'm just gonna guess it.
Consiga adivinhar. Remember. Para cima, esquerda, para baixo. Esquerda. Vou tentar de novo. Começar de cima. Cima, direita, baixo, esquerda, cima. Esquerda.
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
Algum lugar na cabana. Não. Dá mais uma procurada. Opa. Largada. Então, tá aqui. Vermelho, verde, azul, vermelho e amarelo. Inspecionar. Vermelho. Então é vermelho, verde, azul, vermelho e amarelo. Esquerda para baixo, azul, não, esquerda, para baixo, direita, esquerda e para cima. Esquerda para baixo, direita para cima e para baixo. Esquerda.
Doesn't work. There must be something I'm missing.
Isso. É vermelho, verde, azul e vermelho. Então, esquerda para baixo, direita, esquerda para cima.
No, that wasn't it.
Acho que estou fazendo bobeira aqui. Não, é direita para baixo, esquerda, direita para cima. Vamos ver se é isso. Direita para baixo, esquerda, direita para cima.
Let's see what we have here.
Eu tava fazendo a esquerda dele, tinha que ser a esquerda minha.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade. Opioids. From D? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking?
Amostra de drogas, dinheiro. E arquivo.
Nick was gathering at the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is. Richard, aka Dickie, aka D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was.
Então era
Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Cara, mesmo. Achou alguma coisa? Vou chegar logo, vamos lá. Vou chegar logo. Diário atualizado, vamos ver. Vá para enseada. Deixa essa bagunça aí. Vamos ver se essa enseada é por aqui. caminho certo.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
I'm on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood Jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What are
The cove
you
is a
two
wall.
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain it. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine. So, how should we handle finding Dickie?
Fazendo tudo possível. Improvisar. Fazendo tudo possível.
I don't have any great ideas, but I know I'll do what I have to do.
At least we're equally clueless. There's comfort in that.
Yeah. I hate feeling like the only one in the dark. The dark isn't as spooky when someone else is with you.
We just need to be careful and look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful. That's enough.
What's enough?
Enough of a plan. I think we have enough of a plan.
Do we? I just get so angry that someone did this. Killed my friends, invaded my home. It's the worst feeling. Like part of my soul has been stolen. We need to find out who did this. I need to take back from them what they took. I need to find some small piece of feeling safe again. If that even makes any sense.
Eles não vão se safar dessa. Não se deixe afetar.
Letting that despair break you down, that's how whoever did all this wins. Hiding crime behind tragedy. We have to stay clear-headed to see through it.
Yeah, you're right, I think. Then I think something else 10 seconds later.
Because you got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Don't take all of this out on me.
So you're just gonna keep telling me off. Disregard my advice. Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the Cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The Cove. We're here.
Right.
A iniciar.
Sam, you sure you want to keep going?
Estou bem. Não respondo a verdade não, mas preciso.
Not really, but it's not like I have much of a choice.
Sam, if you need to take a moment.
No, let's do this.
Who the hell are you?
Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
Não tem interesse, estamos procurando alguém.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him, or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
Estamos procurando o Rick, estamos procurando alguém. Deixe que ela não fale.
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What do you do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Então, diário atualizado, vamos ver. Pergunte sobre o Drake. Mas então a gente vou parar por aqui e a gente faz as perguntas no próximo vídeo.